One of the great things we get to do at our school is inspire one another. And I have the privilege to give an award to a student at our school who has been inspirational to us. So one of our inspirational student awards is going to a student who faced some difficult challenges this year. When he discovered this difficulty, he did not draw any attention to himself. In fact, he continued to pursue life as if it had no effect on him. He stayed strong in his academics. He pushed through in his athletics. He stayed close to his friends, and he surpassed any expectations we had for him. He has the heart of a servant and is always willing to take on anything asked of him, unless it required writing because he can't even understand his own handwriting. He has been a true example of what it is like to go through something that no one ever wishes to go through and still come out stronger on the other side with a story to tell and a heart to serve. Please join me in congratulating Andrew Lovefields as a recipient of our Inspirational Award. Andrew, please stand. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Golden. Mine will be less climatic because you're going to know from the get-go. I was here at a football game. I guess it's a few more, I was going to say a few months, but a while back in the fall, kind of sitting there in the middle where many of our parents are right now. I was watching the play when Jack Worthan took a terrible hit to the head. Immediately, the coaches and athletic department went into safety protocol. I remember praying that Jack wouldn't die on the field and also that ultimately God would heal him. And I would imagine many of you had similar prayers. During all the commotion of getting the medical transport and the eerie silence that fell over Falcon Field, I'll never forget Mrs. Linda Worthan, Jack's mom, who asked some of our parents to check on the young man who was in the collision with Jack and make sure he was okay. It's one of the most selfless, God-honoring moments I've ever witnessed. It was a long road, and many of Jack's friends and classmates, including Gabe Helmer, Will Rivers, Ian Picciotto, Anthony Delgado, Dylan Webb, and Wiley Lloyd, began an immediate vigil at Vacaville Kaiser, as did Coach Pat and Manny and others in the football community. It should be mentioned that some of our Lady Falcon senior students came and showed support, including Tori Belleville, Marina Vegas, and Gianna Lindsay, as they provided support for Jack's mom, dad, and family. If I missed any of you, I'm sorry, but the point is that you all pulled together. Ultimately, Jack came through, and we give all thanks to God. I imagine he's still dealing with the effects a bit, but before the pandemic affected our school year, Jack was preparing to play varsity baseball. Jack, you were an inspiration to all of us this year. Would you please stand? Jack Worthan. Thank you, Jack, and thank you, senior class.